is, running it down on these niggas.
Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we did it, my nigga. Still be painting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that roll and fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never gon' hurt you. Niggas, they never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
Got the trap spot, understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back. Knew I never seen another nigga live like that. I was still getting stacks back. Had to fuck around getting them packs back. Niggas. Here's my opinion on Just Pearly, right? I was watching. I've been sitting back watching what's going on with the whole Just Pearly thing, right? And I didn't speak my mind about it because, you know, me personally as a black man, you know, I stay quiet on certain things. But I like to talk about various different topics. I don't like to talk about just hip hop and the streets and political things and you know, race and culture. I love to talk about, you know, relationships and all that. So the thing with the Pearly, the young lady Pearly, right? I watch her platform, right? I like what her platform is about. I like what she stands. I like her mindset. I like everything she talks about. And one thing about me, right? I don't get where all the black women is attacking her just for having, I don't know, her talking points that triggers them, or because she's a white female, a Caucasian female, right? I don't see anything wrong with her. I think she's good for the culture. I think it's good to have that. I mean, listen, let's look at it like this, right? Black woman is always upset with the truth, right? I had a conversation where I was building, right, with the on Obsidian's platform. But I talked about this many a times on my videos. If y'all never heard it, I said this many a times. I could remember when Ray Rice was going through his case, and I could remember a lot of times with black men. It could be Reuben Carter, Bill Cosby, and many other black men. A lot of Caucasian women have fought for a lot of black men to get their freedom. They have fought for them, whether it was the struggle. A lot of white women have lost their lives, you know. Like Viola Lorenzo. I forgot her last name. I forgot to say her last name, but she was an Italian woman that came to the South, to Selma, and she lost her life. She was a housewife, and she lost her life coming down south to fight for the rights for us to vote. And this is the thing that I don't get with a lot of times. Like, I always tell people, right? The white woman and the black man, and this is real facts. You know, you could look it up, man. The white woman and the black man in this country at a particular time were highly discriminated. And it's not to take nothing away from black women. I'm not here to diss black women, but I'm saying they weren't respected by the men of their race. They weren't. This is why the sexual attraction of black men and white women, why we have a sexual attraction for each other, because we could feel each other's struggle. It's the same way the black man could feel the struggle of the black woman. It's not, but you have to understand, why is that attraction there? Okay? So when we couldn't vote, they couldn't vote. You know, when we didn't get out, when we was treated like second class, they was treated the same way. Tariq broke it down a long time ago on Blog Talk Radio on his show. And it's facts. You know, as you look at it, that you have a lot of black men that wouldn't mind marrying a white woman, and it's not because it's an attraction. It's just the respect, they embrace better. Okay. When I look into a lot of black women that talk about relationships, right, and they say, oh, get you a white man, or get you this man, right? And it's like, it's a fetish. They're not going to go out their way to invite a black woman to meet their family, or their family's going to embrace that black woman. So when black women go and they rub it in a black man's face, oh, I got me a white man, it's not going to be the same. Whereas a white woman will sacrifice her culture and sacrifice everything, and really will be blacklisted by her family. And she will go with that white man and be embraced by that man's family. You know, whereas the white man is not doing that. It's a fetish, and he gets over that fetish and he divorces her. And then he finds someone that's fair skinned. I'm just saying what's truth. But what I'm saying is, in hindsight, is that the attack on the young lady Farley is ridiculous. I don't see what is the problem. I don't see what is the issue. I don't understand. The young lady, she made her channel. She was reviewing Kevin Samuels. I remember her reviewing Kevin Samuels videos. She blew up. She would go on Lapeef. She would go on other platforms, and she'll be on panels. But she was basically on Lapeef, you know, and with Anton, the lead attorney, and on these platforms. Now we're dealing in a segment that are relationships. And I don't understand why is people so triggered about a white woman that's speaking on the behalf of men. She's just saying that, you know, a lot of women, you know, is with their feminist attitudes. And to be honest with you, all white women aren't feminists. You know, all white women aren't feminists. A lot of white women hate that. If you look at abortion, you had a lot of white women that were against abortion. And still to this day, they are against abortion. They are against a lot of things as feminists. Yes, you have white women that are feminists, but you have white women that aren't. You have different type of white women that are feminists. You know, you have white women that are feminists in a different type of way, and you have white women that are feminists that are on some sex, what you call it, liberation type of shit. You got white women that are feminists that are Susan B. Anthony feminists, and you got Gloria Steinem feminists. It's all different type of feminists you have out there. But what I'm saying, what she says is true. And I think a lot of black women, when it comes to their platforms, they have not, I'm speaking on the relationship. Like, you have great women on there. Like I like Crimson Kerr, Kendra. I like Kendra. You know, I like Danica. I like Melody King. I like Jessica X. I like those beautiful women. It's a lot of beautiful women that are in the space that make great relation talking points. But there's nothing wrong with the Pearly young lady either. I mean, Pearly, there's nothing wrong with Pearly. I think Pearly is good. What she's good for, and you have to realize the dynamics in America is different from the dynamics in the UK. She lives in the UK, right? She's an American, but she lives in the UK. So the UK always been a place where race mixing is not taboo. It's very, 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 I repeat, it's very big overseas in Europe. Interracial dating. So, you know, like, I get it. I get what she talks about. I get her talking points. And I think that the black woman that's mad with her is just because she's a white woman that has a big channel. But I say, and this is not about race. What people got to understand is, if you work hard enough, right, your channel could be like Pearly. You know, I think a lot of black women spend too much time gossiping, trying to be Wendy Williams type of women, and don't stick on their craft. They want to tear down men, want to tear down black men. They want to tear down the community. They want to it's like it's a mixed pot of where they want to stand. They don't know where they stand. And this is why you have somebody like a Pearly that could take that lane and stay strictly on her lane, stay strictly on that lane, and don't segue to other nonsense. She is on her lane. She deals with relationships. She talks about relationships. She talks about, these feminist women, these ain't shit women that need to be addressed. I like her platform. I'm a fan of her platform. I don't care about rape. To me, I'm going to keep it real. A pimp will tell you, bro, don't fuck with and like I said, it's no disrespect to black women. I love my queens. I love black women. But a pimp will tell you what I'm about to say. A pimp tell you, get you a white girl, don't fuck with no black bitch. Because a white woman is going to understand. She's going to be submissive. She's going to understand everything you tell her, and she's going to make that money back for you. White women just have, they have like, and like I said, don't get me wrong. You have white women that is not submissive, but it's just white women. You get the right white woman, man. She follows instructions. This ain't no black. It's no back talk. That's why you see pimps. Who pimps be pimping on? White bitches. Because they know it's not gonna be no back talk. They gonna do what daddy say. They gonna make that money. They gonna do what it do, and they gonna make sure everything is right. And they gonna follow instruction. And they gonna spit that ism. And like I said, Pearly has a great channel. I think what her channel is about all and to keep it real, she has black women come on her platform. She has, other nationality of women, whether they're black, melanated women. I think she had like a white one. I don't know if she was white or Middle Eastern, but she has women that comes in all shades and all colors that come on her platform. And she has a relationship platform. It's a relationship panel. I don't see what the problem is. If the woman is doing why it's all the hate for. She didn't call nobody no nigga. She didn't disrespect anybody. She didn't, disrespect the black community. She's talking about women, modern day women, and how they acting towards men. And they need to humble themselves. What is wrong with her telling women that they need to humble themselves? And if she's talking to black women, if the shoe fit, then wear it. You cannot get mad with somebody for speaking. Like, I watch black women like Cynthia G tear black men down. Tear black men down. Women like Nyla Says and Chris Logic and all these chicks, they have tore black men down on YouTube. And it's so much self-hate. They have had white men, racist white men, come on their platforms and shit on black men. Cynthia G had racist white men come on there and shit on black men. So how can you be mad with a white woman, but you wasn't mad with Cynthia G having those white supremacists come on their platform and talk disrespectful about black men? We gotta be real here, man. So I like Pearly. I like what she's doing. Her platform is good. I don't see anything wrong. All I'm seeing is a bunch of hate. Why is y'all hating on her? What is she doing that you can't do? People gotta listen. Stop working hard. Stop working harder and work smarter. Okay? If you don't hustle, you don't eat. People gotta understand it's all about hustle and it's all about working smart. Everybody want to work hard, but don't nobody want to hustle and don't nobody want to work smart. They always want to hate and they don't want to. That's why I say the same thing when people hate on her song or people hate on Kevin Samuels. They hate on certain individuals that rose. It's like how you can hate on somebody that rose to success. It's like you cannot be mad at somebody being success. It should motivate you to say, you know what? They got to that level. I could get there 10 times better and probably more subscribers. But instead, people just want to hate and want to be like, oh, I don't like her. And that's why these channels be blowing up. People hated on Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels had a channel where he was struggling to find his niche. He was struggling to find his identity. And when he found his identity, found his niche audience, boom, he blew up to 1 million subscribers. Became the most famous entity online. He was on Future's video. He was on Atlanta. Like, this dude blew up to the point. It's like, damn, son, this new Kevin Samuels blew up, overnight success. And he was on YouTube for 6 years. 2016. He came on the scene. So from 2016 to he died in 2022. From 2016 to 2022, it's like, wow, this dude blew up fast. Like, this is a dude that didn't come out of obscurity. He just worked his hard, and to the point that he didn't have an identity. He didn't have a niche audience until he found his niche audience. It's like, you can't be mad at that. Why is people mad at people being successful? Why is they mad at Pearly? I don't see nothing wrong with Shorty. I don't understand why people are so mad. Like, oh, she's a dude and all that. Like, oh, that's corny, man. Like, I don't get it, bro. It's like, it's corny. It's to the point, like, it's not about, like, y'all dudes don't care about race no other time. So why y'all care about race now? She not disrespecting the black community. She just saying what is true about the women in our community. Y'all talk about the women in our community all the time. Why y'all mad that a white woman is defending what y'all saying and y'all getting angry? It's like, it's some hating shit. You know what I'm saying? If the women in the community that's talking in the space, y'all gotta level up. Y'all gotta step it up. You can't be mad at the white girl for stepping up and leveling up. You gotta do what you gotta do to get to a certain lane. It's success. It is what it is, man. It's your boy Bullets Gotti. It's been real, man. Holla at me. You know, so like I said, man, you can't be mad at a woman being a feminine woman. She's a feminine woman, you know, and she's speaking her mind as a feminine woman. You know, if you mad at a woman being a feminine woman and dudes is upset with her for being a white woman, and you talking about, oh, she don't got no place in the culture. She ain't kosher voting. She ain't trying to be like no Shaniqua, no Taniqua, and trying to be with some bad baby or the other beauty, whatever the chick, the white chick, trying to be a hood bugger. No, she's a feminine Caucasian woman just speaking her mind on how she feel about masculine women in the community and even in her community, whatever. So I don't see no problem. Like I said, man, y'all got problems and issues with people on some petty stuff, man. When you got people that's really culture vulturing, people ain't got nothing to say. It's what it is, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't your kin. Everybody that's your skin folk ain't your kin folk, man. Everybody that look like you ain't your kin folk and ain't your skin folk. A lot of these people that be talking, it sound like it's hate in y'all blood, man. It's like, and the women, you already know what it is. It's hate anyway because they don't like to be called out on their BS. It's what it is, man.